A stunning sunrise over the rolling hills and plains of the Zulu Kingdom. The kraals, traditional homesteads, are visible, with cattle grazing and Zulu men and women preparing for the day. Traditional huts with thatched roofs, vibrant tribal colors, and beaded jewelry on the women and warriors. Princess Nomkhosi stands tall in her royal compound, adorned in beaded necklaces and animal skins around her waist, but her upper body uncovered. She gazes at the sky as if searching for answers. Shaka Zulu sits on his lion-skin throne, with warriors flanking him. He looks thoughtful as Nomkhosi enters the room, ready to speak her mind. Nomkhosi confronts Nkosi Dlamini in the council chamber. Dlamini, dressed in elaborate tribal regalia, scolds her for dishonoring tradition by not covering herself. Nomkhosi enters a mystical forest to seek guidance from Nombula, the ancestor spirit. The trees are tall, with a glowing, ethereal light filling the space. A flashback showing Nombula, the ancestor, leading a group of bare-chested female warriors into battle, proving their strength and bravery. Nomkhosi meditates by the river after hearing Nombula's story, realizing that showing her chest is about pride and connection to the sky and ancestors. A scene showing women in the village reacting to Nomkhosi's choices, some inspired while others remain uncertain. Shaka Zulu discusses the conflict with his trusted advisors, torn between his daughter's vision and his duty as king to preserve traditions. Nomkhosi stands before the people, explaining that bearing their chest symbolizes connection with the ancestors and the earth. Nkosi Dlamini meets with the Elder Council, trying to convince them to stop Nomkhosi's movement. The council sits in a circular hut, surrounded by cultural symbols like shields, drums, and spears. Women in the village begin to remove their upper garments in solidarity with Nomkhosi. They form a procession, walking through the village with pride and dignity. Nomkhosi performs an ancestral ritual by the river at sunset, offering sacrifices to connect with the spirits. The water reflects the fiery colors of the sky. Shaka Zulu confronts his daughter, asking her to explain the importance of her cause. The tension is visible as father and daughter lock eyes in the royal courtyard. Shaka Zulu has a vision of Nombula, who appears before him in a dream, explaining the spiritual significance of Nomkhosi's beliefs. Nomkhosi bravely addresses the Elder Council, defending her actions and calling for a change in the way women are perceived in Zulu culture. Some members of the village begin to side with Nkosi Dlamini, while others support Nomkhosi. The community is split, with people arguing and debating the new tradition. Shaka Zulu sits alone in his throne room, reflecting on his daughter's words and the vision of Nombula. He gazes at the sky, seeking wisdom from the ancestors. Nomkhosi dreams of the spirit world, where she meets other powerful Zulu women warriors. They tell her that her cause will shape the future of her people. The spirits of the ancestors appear in the sky during a communal ceremony, blessing Nomkhosi's path. The sky glows with divine energy. Shaka Zulu, turned both-wise, declares that he supports his daughter's vision, understanding the deeper connection to their ancestors. Nkosi Dlamini is forced to accept the king's decision, though he remains bitter. The village elders watch as he reluctantly steps down from his opposition. Nomkhosi leads a new traditional ceremony where women proudly display their bare chests, honoring their ancestors and the strength of womanhood. The Zulu people celebrate this newfound freedom with dancing, drumming, and singing. Nomkhosi stands tall, embraced by her father and the people. Nkosi Dlamini sits alone, reflecting on the events. He looks at an old shield, pondering the future of the kingdom and his place in it. Nombula visits Nomkhosi one last time, proud of her achievements. She tells her that the kingdom will thrive because of her courage. Women across the kingdom begin to proudly display their chests, embracing the new tradition as a sign of empowerment and spiritual connection. Shaka Zulu reflects on his legacy, knowing that his daughter's movement will forever change the course of Zulu history. Nomkhosi is crowned as a leader of the women, solidifying her place in history as a trailblazer for Zulu culture and women's empowerment.